Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
516.
Recap.
Or over a barrel. Yes. Not a lot of stuff happened.
Not very impressed. Compared to how this half of the season started out, I'm not impressed with what happened this episode. I was very bored.
Yes, a little boring. This kind of lie will stay on your permanent record. A. Who the fuck gives a shit?
Yeah, like, what is the big deal? Like, seriously? Okay, we got... A is, like, setting all these girls up for murder and stuff, and all Arya's getting is, ooh, they're gonna find out that you lied about this letter.
Your
like,
college career.
Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Arya, grow up. You're really pissing me off. I want to come through the TV and punch your little stupid face in... Like, I just want to punch it. Like, it's really annoying. Like, who cares if Ezra finds out that you tried to do what you could do to get into college? I doubt that he's going to give a fuck. And if he does, shame on him.
Pretty much. The return of Pastor Ted. He missed Ashley's waffles while she was busy making French toast with Jason. Sorry. Although I did feel bad for Pastor Ted.
I didn't.
I do.
I didn't.
Stop looking for me, blah, 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 blah. I suck, and I'll meet you on Maple and fucking Prescott. H.
Move over a little.
H.
They automatically thought Holbrook.
We automatically
That's
thought
what everybody
Holden.
wants you to think. That's what everybody wants you to think. Oh, it's Holbrook. I'm so that was pointless, and they didn't even explain what happened with it.
No.
Like, it was just like a plot filler, pretty much. Like, it was an episode filler. That's what it was.
It was a filler episode, absolutely.
I'm talking about that too. Like,
well, yeah, but the whole entire episode was a filler episode.
I don't know.
And what was next? Let's see. Spencer's trying to hula her way out of Rosewood, surfing her ass into the University of Hawaii. Meanwhile, you know, she was going to apply to Harvard, Yale, Princeton. Nah, I'm going to go to the University of Hawaii to get the hell away from Allison. 8. It was 8 letters?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to go to get away from Allison. They're all trying to get away from Allison. Like, no. I highly doubt, like, okay, you're saying, like, oh, well, Allison's working with someone. Yeah, Allison's working with somebody, blah, blah, blah. Allison's working with someone. Well, then that's the person you should be afraid of right now, not Allison. Allison is behind bars. For how long? I don't know. Because she'll wind up getting out next week because she, I don't know, sucked an officer off. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It just doesn't even make any sense.
Pardon me, but I just got a text from somebody that died a few months ago, so I can't give you an egg right now.
Yeah. Just got a text from a dead girl.
Yes.
You'll have to come back for the egg.
But it was a blank text.
It was from unknown. It wasn't even a text. It was an alert.
From Mona Vanderwall, yes. Which, another thing, why the hell did only Arya and Spencer get that?
I don't know. Because Hannah had said, oh, well, Arya just got the same text. I thought the text that Arya got was from H. So I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything is just confusing. It's not, like, they don't even care anymore about how it's put together. They just don't. Like, they're putting no effort into the show anymore.
I'm still remaining optimistic.
Good for you.
Was I bored by this episode? Yes. But I'm still remaining optimistic. So now we're trying to figure out who has the computer, where it is, who took it, blah, 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 blah.
Hannah took it.
Okay. Maybe this Talia bitch, is that her name? Talia? I lovingly refer to her as Cater Cunt. Maybe she should shove her ideas up her ass.
She's annoying. But that's what Emily likes. Emily likes the girls that treat her like dirt in the beginning.
Well, she didn't drown her. She just...
Yeah, that's very true. She didn't try to drown her.
No, she just tried to poison her with an empanada
She
sauce.
said her
Yes.
empanada sauce.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, Emily's attracted to those people that are ignorant to her in the beginning. Allison, for
What
instance,
female
was a
is it?
cunt to her in the beginning. Then Paige tried to drown her.
Well, Hannah and Caleb was spying on Hannah. Let's see, Spoby. They thought Toby was a fucking murderer, and Spencer was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I understand.
Hookah after Scrabble.
Okay, so apartment 1017. The smell out of apartment 1017.
Is it an apartment or is it a storage?
A storage, an apartment, whatever the fuck it is. 1017, and the
Unit,
smell, and the
whatever.
blonde girl, unit 1017. The blonde girl that arrives every month or so. Well,
I think it
let's
is
think
storage.
about
They had
this.
padlocks on
Yeah.
it, so I'm going to go with storage.
Let's think about this. Who's the blonde girl in 1017?
It's going to be
Don't
somebody.
say Allie.
It's going to be somebody with a wig.
I don't think
Don't
it's
say
Allie.
Allie.
I don't think it's Allie.
Well, like I said, she probably would know Allie.
I would hope so, Mrs. Horowitz. Jason definitely knows a lot.
Yeah. He keeps, like, questioning Arya and saying, like, oh, well, you know. And it seems like there used to be a time where he used to protect Allison. The girls used to come to him for, like questions and stuff like that, and he was very reluctant to answer anything. And now it just seems like no matter what he says, he's always throwing Allison under the bus. He's always saying, well, she's this and she's that, and, like, she did this, and this is how manipulative she is, and blah, 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 and she could be capable.
Almost like he's trying to cover up for himself.
Yeah.
Or someone else that he knows.
Megan's
What? That's my sock. Alright, so Pastor Ted wants to break up Jashley. Whoop-de-doo, he wants to marry Ashley. I felt bad for him.
I didn't.
Why? I did.
I just didn't.
Because
I like
came
him.
back out of nowhere.
He did. But I
I
still
forgot
like
to leave
him.
them together.
They weren't for a while. Like, they were, but they weren't because he wasn't there. But everybody disappears and then makes a comeback. So don't go sitting there and saying that just because A, a.k.a. Ren, is not on the show right now.
Jenna,
Sydney, Jenna.
they're all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a fuck?
Alright. That storage unit with its covered plastic and everything else was very neat. And what did you say, Toby-like?
Yeah, to me, okay, this is what I immediately thought. You have the evidence bags in there and stuff like that, which, okay, that was Mona's clothes in there. Mona's pink pants and her blue shirt from that night. It was a pink pants and blue shirt, blue blazer. No, pink pants and blue blazer from that night that she was murdered, that day that she was murdered, whatever. This is an ongoing investigation still, clearly. They're looking for her body. They're looking for murder weapons. They're looking for all this stuff, which, okay, we know that Allison had killed, that's what they think, Allison had killed her. Why would they still be looking for all this stuff? And, like, okay, I get that they want to find her body, but why nobody noticed her evidence locker was, like, in that apartment or in that storage unit?
Yeah.
Literally every piece of evidence from that night was, like, nobody noticed that.
Nobody took
Nobody
pictures
on
of it.
nobody on the the police department, nobody noticed that all that stuff was missing, which makes me think that it was an inside job. Seriously, like, I honestly, the first thing that came to my mind was Toby. That's, like, the first thing that came to my mind. And I think it's very convenient that Toby becomes a police officer right around the time that Mona gets killed. I thought it was very convenient, the timing behind all of that.
Like, right before she gets killed, yeah.
I thought it was very convenient. And then you have stupid Caleb and stupid Spencer together. They both act like morons when they're together. They do dumb shit.
Somebody over there behind the shelves.
Yeah, there's somebody
Get
over
down.
there behind the shelves. Let's pick now. the first time for us to have a set of balls. Anytime that these girls have had an altercation run-in with A, they hide. They don't confront them. So let's pick now of all times where actually there's nobody there for Spencer to grow a set of balls and jump out like she's, you know, happy birthday. Like, let's pick of all times, let's pick this time for her to grow a set. And now I guarantee you, the next time they run into A, Spencer will be the first one that's hiding. Do you know what I mean? Of course they're going to make it seem like, oh, okay, like, you know, whatever. But so we had that happen. And how come it didn't dawn on Caleb or Spencer to take out a fucking phone and start maybe recording or snapping some pictures or something? So that way, the next time that the police question them about it and be like, you know, hey, this is rented in Hannah's name, blah, blah, blah. Like, have you guys ever been here? You could be like, well, you want to know what? Yeah, okay, we've been there. Do we have anything to do with it? No, but this is all the shit that was in it when we went in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Annoying.
But then, of course, after we see the hazmat suit and the barrel that we hope is housing Paige's pickled face.
I was like, Paige is in there.
The lights go out. And they never even, like, flash back to that. The next thing you know, they're sitting around having a cup of tea. So, yes.
So, I broke into the computer and blah, blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me? They're worried about how it would have been a trap. Oh, it could have been a trap that if we opened that barrel. No, what could have been a trap was the fact that you were there for the computer. You went there for the computer, and you took the computer. Mm-hmm. That could have been a trap. Don't worry about the fact that whatever's in the barrel could have been like, oh, look what we found. It's Mona's body. I'm not saying it is. It's going to wind up being just like the fucking pig in the trunk. It's going to wind up being something stupid. It's not going to be anybody's body. Or what's going to happen is they're going to go into it. It looks like a different barrel to me.
It'll probably be the baby Jesus that was taken when Mona was put in its place.
It looked like a different barrel the second time around. I don't know. I could be wrong. This one's going to be empty.
Most likely, yes, because whatever was in the first one.
Yeah, because A went in there and took every single piece of evidence out of that room, everything, but left that fucking barrel with somebody's dead body in it. Come
on. So, again, poor Ted. Cater Cunt wants to eat Emily's empanadas. We get it. She is not interested in Ezra.
Yeah, she's not for all of you. Yes. She's trying to see if Emily is gay.
Ascertain as to whether or not Emily is gay, absolutely, because, boy, you look very good, casual.
Yeah. But everybody automatically out there in La La Land, because everybody on Twitter was like, back off, Ezra's taken. Like, honestly, like, I'm not trying to be rude, but, like, do you not...
Yeah, you are a troublemaker.
Well, I'm just saying, though, it was, right in your face. Like, how do you not see that she was hitting on Emily? I don't think she wants anything to do with Ezra. And if she does, well, then I was wrong, and I will admit to it. So there's where me and the coup de grace differ. Okay? I will admit I was wrong if I am wrong.
Okay, let's talk about Johnny for a second.
Johnny Appleseed, okay.
Is it possible that he does know Toby?
It is possible. They both looked at each other like...
you look a little familiar.
Who are you? I know who you
Toby walked away as soon as he came in.
Yeah, Toby left.
Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't show up at Spencer's house to get the egg until the cop was gone.
Yeah.
Maybe they met in juvie. Maybe Johnny wants to suck on Toby's empanada.
Toby did say I made friends and all. I made the wrong kind of friends or whatever. Friends in all the wrong places or whatever. When we were rewatching that, yes. He said I made friends in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Okay, let's